Hi folks, exeter-rider. Hope you're having a good week. Now this week I am at the ABR festival and I am sat on a Triumph Tiger Rally Pro 1200. It's a bike I know next to nothing about, so I'm not going to be able to give you any spec. It is only a test ride. Just going to take it out on the road and with a bunch of other guys, and we'll see what it's like. First impression sat on the bike, it's quite tall. I'm pretty much just on the balls of my feet there. Well then folks, so off we go. Just going to be pulling out of Ragley Hall in a minute. It's my campsite over there. So far, you know, sat on the bike is really comfortable so far. It's early days, of course. The peg position is really nice, very easy to stand up and chuck your weight onto the pegs and flick it around a bit, as you might want to if you're going on off-road. Very feisty, sounds great. And we do seem to have a quick shifter as well. Reminds me of the Africa Twin, actually. The dashboard reminds me of the Harley Davidson Pan America. I don't know if I've said that already, but yeah, very much like that. Switchgear is, dare I say it, a bit like the BMW stuff. The typical start switch here, kill switch, home button, hazards, cruise control, heated grips on this one as well. Oh, it tips in really nicely. I thought it was going to get heavy then, but it didn't. Yeah, bag loads of power though. Well, I guess it would be, it's a 1200, so it's what you'd expect. I think it might have self-cancelling indicators as well. It's very smooth so far. Quick shifter is beautiful. Last time I had a quick shifter like this was on the Suzuki. It's really, really good. Yeah, self-cancelling indicators by the looks of it. And that's the good thing about going to the ABR festival. You get to ride all these really good, decent bikes. And this is actually, it's a bit of a monster, you know, this Tiger 1200. Braking on the rear is really nice. You can really feel that it's a shaft drive as well. There's no slack that you get from a chain. And obviously for doing off-road, it is going to be a lumpy bike, so it might take some picking up if you drop it. Got the crash bars on this one. Don't get me wrong, as much as I like the Triumphs and that, I haven't had much chance to get on them, or certainly not the triple range and the Tigers. In fact, I think this is the first Tiger I've ever ridden. I really like it actually, so far. It's feisty. Lovely sound to it when you open it up. Let's go over the bump, see what this is like. Yeah, feel it on the front, but soft as a bun on the rear. So much power though. Again, you know, you got all the power that you'd ever need on a bike like this. I guess some may argue it's a little bit twitchy, a little bit sensitive on the throttle. Some people would prefer that anyway. But I think they got the balance pretty perfect actually. You know, for when you tip into a corner, it holds the line nicely. Reach to the bars when I'm stood up is minimal. Quite comfortable at 5'8". Definitely a good mile muncher. The seat is quite soft. Doesn't feel like a very thick foam padding there, but it's still quite nice. Definitely a good bike for going 2 up on. I think let's just feel the rear seat. Yeah, relatively large rear seat, so if you're going 2 up, then it's, you know, your pillion's going to be pretty comfortable. Suspension wise, I describe it as pretty perfect for road riding, going over some potholes and things like that, and sleeping policemen. It's pretty good for that. Off-road, obviously I can't comment, but yeah, it's pretty good and very soft on the back. It's quite a pleasant ride. It certainly is a bike that, for me, feels like it wants to go all the time, but as with all these type of ADV bikes, quite often it's a case of, you know, they want to be loaded up, they want to have a pillion on the back before they soften out a bit, so it's nothing new there. And I think it would probably ride a lot better if it was loaded and or had a pillion, or both. Yeah, so although for me this would be total overkill, it is a good bike. Would I have this or a GS? I'd probably have a GS, but I don't know how much these bikes are, to be honest. But I think the Beamer still wins for me. Let's go for it. Purely because it is a little bit more compliant on the handling front. Obviously got the telly lever suspension. But that's not saying this is a bad bike, of course. I'm just saying what my preference would be, being on the market for another bike. Come on. Hello. Oh, tunnel? Oh, it's not really a tunnel, is it? Oh, there's an old lady going by as well. Go on, go, 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 go. Go, 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 faster, faster, faster. Go, go, go. Whee! Go, 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 go. Brilliant. Come on, faster, faster. Yeah, you could have a lot of fun on this. If riding fast is your thing, then yeah, you'd enjoy this. Yeah, it's quite soft on the suspension on the front. Again, I don't know how this bike is set up or laid out at the moment as it stands. Jigsaw pattern jump. Woohoo! Right, so there you go, folks. So I didn't mess around with the suspension or anything like that. Put that on there for the next person to have a ride. So there you go. That is the Triumph Tiger 1200. It's another bike ridden. It's a great bike. I've mentioned all the things that I'm iffy about on it, but overall it's a really good bike. If you've got any questions, please do ask away in the comments, and I'll try and find out for you one way or another. And if you've got any questions on, you know, what it's like compared to another bike, then ask away as well. I'm more than happy to help. Thanks to Triumph on the stand at the ABR Festival for letting me have a ride. It's very kind of them. And as I say, I've got Brembo brakes as well, shaft drive, lovely. So that's it. So thanks for watching. Give it a like if you would. Looks like it's tubeless tyres as well. Give it a like and subscribe if you haven't done already. I've got loads coming up. Hopefully a bit more of Triumph, but see how that goes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.